Hey, it's Chris coming to you from beautiful Perth, Western Australia. This is part 5 in our 12-part series looking at what makes up the School of Worship. This week we're going to talk about the role of the Holy Spirit in worship. During this week of lectures, we're going to learn about the person of the Holy Spirit and His ministry, particularly as it relates to worship. We find out during this week the Holy Spirit is a person. He's not a force, not an atmosphere. He cannot be manipulated by the worship leader. He's the leader. And in fact, we find out that He's the leader of the church in this age. During this week, we discover what the role of the Spirit is in worship leadership. Paul tells us in Philippians chapter 3 that it's we who are the circumcision, we who worship by the Spirit of God. You know, it's actually impossible for us to worship without the Holy Spirit. He is the one who gives us that spirit-to-spirit connection with God. We also explore some of the gifts of the Holy Spirit, particularly areas of revelation and prophecy. As the Holy Spirit enters into our worship times, He leads us to look at God, and He leads us to look out at the world that is in need as well. Acts 1:8 says that you shall receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you. What's that power for? It's for witness to the ends of the earth. And we see how the Holy Spirit ties our worship times together to move us out into mission and outreach to the ends of the earth. So a very good week of the school. Hope you'll join me next week. Thanks very much.